On May 29, 2026, an Arkansas state trooper attempted to stop a Lexus after observing several traffic violations in West Memphis. Instead of pulling over, the driver accelerated away, ran a red light at nearly 100 miles per hour, and began a dangerous attempt to escape.
Okay.
The pursuit came to an abrupt end when the driver turned the wrong way onto Interstate 55, struck multiple road signs, and crashed into an industrial building. The driver, identified as Sherman Harper, stumbled out of the wreck and appeared heavily intoxicated. He was treated by EMS and later charged with DWI, fleeing, reckless driving, driving on a revoked license, and several other offenses. On December 19, 2025, officers in Ewing, New Jersey, located a white Kia that had been reported stolen just moments earlier. When police attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver refused to pull over and instead sped away, leading officers on a dangerous pursuit through city streets.
Bennington, permission to pursue.
186 is monitoring.
Right on Mellon.
Traffic light speeds 50. Left on Oak Clinic Class track. Traffic light speeds 40. Failed in the parking lot. Heading back towards Pennington. Traffic still light. 243 going on. That's fine. Just made a right on the Pennington.
Left on Prospect.
Traffic still light. Speeds about 45.
We got a motor vehicle accident. We got a motor vehicle. I got a pole on top of me. We got a motor vehicle accident. We got a motor vehicle.
The chase ended in tragedy when the stolen Kia ran a red light and slammed into a Subaru carrying 4 people. A juvenile passenger was ejected from the Subaru and later died from their injuries. After the collision, the Kia crashed into a traffic signal pole, bringing the pursuit to an end. Several others, including a police officer, suffered non-life-threatening injuries.
31 go back on 9 now.
On October 24, 2025, emergency crews were treating victims of a traffic crash in Novi, Michigan, when 33-year-old Changlin Lee allegedly did the unthinkable. While being evaluated by paramedics, Lee suddenly jumped into the driver's seat of an ambulance and sped away with a paramedic and a patient still inside.
A blown rear tire on the passenger side.
Are you still through center?
Through center. Continuing westbound 8 mile.
Right behind it.
Just past Green Ridge Drive, continuing westbound.
I got the radio, 30. 140, we're still westbound on 8. 2 miles per hour. Westbound on 8, 22 miles per hour. Still westbound, passing my half form. Collision at 8 and back, collision at 8 and back. Collision 8 and back. Did you say collision at 8 and back? Affirmative, collision 8 and back. Okay. The Asian male driver left the vehicle. Flash unit, repeat. $17.30, can you repeat? $41 on the Alabama. Happy $41 on the
Police pursued the stolen ambulance as it raced through construction zones and city streets at speeds exceeding 70 miles per hour. The chase ended when the ambulance ran a red light and crashed into an SUV, bursting into flames. Despite the dramatic collision, everyone survived. Investigators say Lee then attempted to flee and later tried to grab officers' weapons during his arrest, leading to a long list of felony charges.
Hey, custody, I'm having a tough time understanding.
On October 1, 2025, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper spotted a white Honda speeding along the shoulder of Interstate 95 in Miami-Dade County. The driver, 19-year-old Abel Campos, was weaving through traffic and ignoring safety laws. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, Campos refused to pull over and accelerated away.
Just get him. And he's going forward. He's the other way now.
Mackenzie, stay in the construction zone. Stay in the construction zone.
Hey, Honda. Just crash over the wall.
Put your fucking hands up! Get on the floor!
The pursuit quickly escalated as Campos raced through a construction zone, drove through dirt and heavy equipment, and eventually turned around and traveled the wrong way on the interstate. After the Honda briefly went airborne over bumps in the construction area, a trooper performed a pit maneuver that brought the chase to an end. Campos was arrested without further incident and later charged with fleeing and reckless driving.
What is wrong with you, man?
On October 6, 2025, police began pursuing a man wanted in connection with a domestic violence investigation after spotting him driving a silver SUV on Interstate 96. Instead of stopping, the suspect led officers on a dangerous chase, swerving across lanes and repeatedly taunting deputies through his window.
36 lead car, 1207.
He's taking the shoulder. He's doing a U-turn. We'll stop him.
Shoulder, U-turn, we'll stop him. All follow unit 2, clear, flip back around.
Okay, he's grabbing something out of the passenger seat. Look, he's a single occupant, speed 200. Still left lane, approaching Bodycam.
Grabbing something out of the front seat, speed 100 mile an hour, left lane, 12 away.
Now in the right lane, speed 105. Bodycam.
Right lane, speed 105. Back through hit one, almost did one. We're going to be going eastbound wrong way, eastbound wrong way. Clear, eastbound wrong way, eastbound wrong way. Westbound and eastbound lanes coming up to Fowlerville. Westbound and the eastbound lanes coming up to Fowlerville. 4012, get on that ramp and block it off. Sun is clear, westbound, eastbound lanes. 093, I'm in the left lane, eastbound. Clear, eastbound left lane. Going the wrong way, getting off at Fowlerville now, in the grass area.
Coming to Fowlerville.
Clear, coming to Fowlerville.
36, pit.
Good. Confirming pit.
Hands up!
The pursuit became even more dangerous when the driver crossed the median and traveled the wrong way into oncoming traffic, narrowly avoiding several collisions. Deputies eventually performed precision maneuvers that spun the SUV out near an entrance ramp. The suspect then exited the vehicle, continued gesturing at officers, and was ultimately subdued with a taser before being taken into custody.
Get on the ground! You got him?
On a night in 2025, officers attempted to stop a suspect vehicle, but the driver refused to comply and led deputies on a dangerous pursuit. The chase continued through winding roads until the suspect suddenly lost control and crashed off the roadway.
Jump in. It's still rolling. CGI again, something there. CGI. Still going. Where at? He's taking back off the 234. They met 210 attempts. He drove out of home. We got a county in front.
And in the county, they have to stay in the county. I don't keep yelling. Look at that person. He's taking okay, wrong water, I believe, wrong water. Coming up to Stop line, and north of the crossing. Unit, stay behind state. Calm down. Alright, counting 15 on 2. Counting 15 on 2. We're coming into the curve on the water. State's coming. State's coming. He's 2. Just don't lost it. Hey, oh, he did. Is it ready? He hit me. Get out the fucking car! 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 Get out the fucking car!
As officers rushed to the wreckage, they ordered the driver out of the vehicle and quickly took him into custody. Radio traffic from the scene suggested the suspect may have struck patrol vehicles during the pursuit, leaving officers shaken by how close the incident came to ending much worse. Fortunately, the suspect was arrested, and the chaotic chase was finally brought to an end. On a night in 2025, officers attempted to stop a vehicle on East Broadway, but the driver refused to pull over and sped away. The suspect ran multiple red lights and continued through traffic, forcing officers to pursue while searching for a safe opportunity to end the chase.
North Little Rock's 1037, they just passed me. Be heading east on Broadway. He had one, but one came up behind. Slowing down, let me take primary. It's going to be Boy George X-Ray 50 Nora on 1037. Eastbound on Palm. Speeds are 63. Traffic's light. Got 2 North Little Rock units behind me. Set up for a TVI. It's not a good spot right here. Coming up to 4,000 East Broadway. light at Dixie. We ran the red light. Traffic's light. Coming up to a red light at East Broadway. We ran it too. We're on 165. Looks like he's pulling over. Just already came out of it. Got a failed TBI at the crossroads. Back in at 165. He's waving his hands out. On me, going back towards East Broadway. There's no traffic right now. Put your fucking hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up!
After one unsuccessful attempt, officers repositioned and performed a successful pit maneuver, bringing the fleeing vehicle to a stop. The driver immediately raised his hands and complied with commands before being taken into custody without further incident. What began as a routine traffic stop ended with a quick arrest and no injuries reported.
Walk